Well, g'day, folks. This is take two of the ending chat. Um, some of us do make mistakes. We learn from the best. What can I say except that, hey, I screwed up. So, here we go. Just give me a second, and we shall get everything back up and running. There we go. And give me a second. Oh boy. The things I do for love. Give me 2 seconds. And we shall have our panel back up again. As soon as my machine wakes up. There we go. It's life is fun at the top. What can I say? There we go. There we go. There we go. My apologies, folks. Let's go with take two. Well done, Gov.
One of us can manage it round here.
That was funny.
How did you do that?
I was trying to get out of my laptop.
And you just felt like pressing some buttons.
And I pressed the wrong button.
Hello again.
There we go. We're all back.
I think I need to share a screen right now. I don't know. It's something about this situation that just requires it.
Is it
Go on.
Urkel? The famous red button.
Not the
I have
red.
so many of these on my computer now. These little images of red buttons. I can't
Sean,
understand it at all.
There's one expression you need to make it. Did I do that?
Heather said,
Well,
"Did you end the
I'll say it
stream
quite
again,
heavily.
Donovan?"
Did I do that? Look at Arthur's comment. Arthur's comment says it all. Hey, folks, openly admit mistakes do happen.
Only to amateurs.
Well, I
don't
learned
know.
from the best.
It took me 24 days to figure out how to do that.
That's professional time wasting.
It was enough to end that world record. That's for darn sure.
Yeah.
At least you only lost a few, 30, almost an hour, Sean. That's not bad.
Oh, maybe people will come up on the others and we'll see how we go. I mean, we've got almost as many people as we had before, so.
I can't believe Heather tried to blame me. How did she even know that happened?
Good question. Have no idea.
That might be due to the other channel, Donovan's red button.
I like being famous for something, but not really for that. That's not. At least nobody named me for it. That's the good part. I got lucky there.
Well, Richard is saying, okay, I'm walking by the computer, Donovan. Did you do that again?
Oh, are you kidding? Sean would never trust me with that kind of control. Only he can be as professional enough to end his own show. I end other people's shows.
Heather's answered your question. Because even though I didn't comment, I was watching that stream. And I had something else set up as well to go. Well,
I've just realised I've still got a folder full of Donovan memes.
Oh God.
Have you got the Have you got the picture of the bra?
No, I'm trying to hunt it down. The only person we know definitely had it is Lance, and he claims he hasn't,
He doesn't have it.
which means he certainly does.
No, he doesn't. We tried. And Mike's got to have it, right? Or did it just disappear with because Matt didn't keep it?
No, Matt didn't keep it, and Mike says he doesn't have it.
Then it's
No,
lost
well,
forever.
I'd say yeah, because Mike removed all of his permissions for StreamYard, which deleted all the photos.
Yeah.
Maybe we could recreate it.
I would be willing to do it just because it was one of the funniest pictures we ever took.
I do have Photoshop. As unfortunately Donovan knows all too well.
I think Kenny knows too well too.
Yeah, but Kenny's a classy.
That's
Donovan's
true.
were just insults wrapped up in comedy timing.
I think you're being rude.
No, I don't think. I know.
But I appreciate rude, so it works out. It's the brother to sarcasm.
Need a lot bigger or smaller, bro.
It depends on how much tips they want to make.
Depends on how much what?
How much of a tip you want to make.
Oh, a tip.
Yeah, Bring
never
your
know.
dollars and donate them to Helping Hands for Cruising while we're
Yep.
showing our heads.
Yep. I think Kenny's decided that he really doesn't want to be in this chat.
He
may
might
be on the
actually
phone to a
feel
lady.
like he's in the wrong one.
Oh
How
well.
can you ever be in the wrong one when we're here?
I
just realized what I said.
Yeah. Rob, really,
We're
you
here.
got to
It's the
think
wrong
before you
chat.
open your mouth, right?
No, I like to be just as surprised.
So the other day I was. Oh, go ahead.
Ursula said she came back and thought that was quick, but something went wrong. Hey, have lunch here at 1 p.m. while watching you guys. Welcome, Ursula. Yeah, one of us idiots, me, pressed the wrong button. So yes, that's what happened. So, but no, you're welcome to stay, and we shall enjoy watching you eat. I mean, enjoy your lunch.
Yeah, you really should cover that camera up while we're in here.
Yep.
So the other day I was asked to do a picture of me with a paper airplane
Yes.
for a channel for whatever
Yes.
reason. So I made one, but I couldn't just make a paper airplane, of course.
Okay. Duct tape. I love that. That's awesome.
And of course, everybody else's picture had these nice, beautiful airplanes. I took a Post-it note, little one, and made it out of that. Oh,
Yeah, Donovan, I'm rapidly off your opinion. If someone says it's for YouTube, you're willing to do it.
No, there's some things I will not do on YouTube.
Kenny, Ursula has said g'day to you and glad to see you.
Good to see you too, Ursula. I'm doing very well. I have been up all night waiting for this show.
Oh man, I've run out of well. I think this has got the right number of. Oh no, that's a shaver. Oops. Rob, that's just showing off. I didn't know you were ambidextrous.
That's right. I can comb from both sides.
Ambidextrous.
Ursula says she actually found me through Kenny. which is true.
Oh, that's cool, Ursula.
G'day, Jonathan. Nice to have you on board, buddy.
But hey, Jonathan.
It's a bit early for you, though, isn't it? Oh, yeah. But wait a minute. There's 6 of you. So, yeah. Okay. G'day, anyway. Ursula's saying, I was doing something you can't do, Sean. I went to wash my hair.
Hey, we can still pretend.
I like that, Ursula. That was cool. Arthur reckons that your hands are creepy.
Well, I didn't have 2 brushes, so the only way to outdo them is get my small hands up there. And
Slap yourself, very waffly, Centurion. So,
I totally forget where we left off in our discussions.
well, we can always
I
start
don't even
another
try
one.
to follow them.
Okay, what's Kenny got to say? Kenny says he's doing very well.
I was answering Ursula there in the chat there.
Arthur's told you to put him away.
Yeah, I saw that.
Put what away?
The little hands.
Yeah, I mean, I can still have a little hand.
Is it little or is it far away?
Donovan, keep them
Yeah.
above the table.
Oh, sorry.
Preferably away from buttons.
Nope, that's Sean's game now.
Listen, you did it on a 24 day stream. I at least did it on my own show.
The world record was still made. Let's put it this way. At least
That-
I didn't have the
I'm not disagreeing
audacity
with
to do it
you.
in 22 days.
Yeah.
Or
You have to
19
remember,
days, whatever.
We
it
all
was.
took part in the world record. Only
Yes.
one person ruined it. No one remembers who ended the war, but we remember who started it.
Correct. Ursula, what's the temp in Cape Town now?
Oh, man.
Cape Town is so nice. It's a pretty town. Yes, well. So, Rob, is it you're on the cruise or you're not on the cruise?
Work have opened up the calendar for booking for up to the end of next year, so I can put in for the actual time.
Awesome.
Which the way our system works is if we book anything without their go ahead, we're on the hook for it, even if we can't go. So it makes sense to get permission first.
Yep. Well, if you got permission, good on you. Just get in touch with Cindy. I'll put that detail up again in the banners.
Yes,
there we
so
go.
let me know what's going on. It's been a week and a half of absolute hell at work.
Well, yeah, we've had a week and a half of hell too, because we've been in lockdown.
Yeah, so was I individually, thanks to work.
Yeah, somebody there on a.
Yeah,
I'm
can't follow simple rules.
with you.
Hey, by the way, that Stream Elements tip thing there you just had come up worked.
Good on you. Thank you.
Yes.
I'll have a look at it quickly. 16 Celsius, not a cloud in sight. Light breeze, beautiful for a drive to the beach at Bloberg. That's
So it's-
awesome.
Cape Town's at 16 degrees. It's 22 degrees in the UK.
Yeah, we had 14 today. 14 and rain.
How often can England claim to be warmer and drier than anywhere else?
I don't know. I really don't know.
It's only just hit lunchtime here. It's going to get warmer. great.
Well, stranger things could happen, you know.
Well, I could do it coming down a bit. I plan on spending the next 2 days doing a bit of wild camping. A cooler temp would be nice.
Okay, let's see. Thank you, RV on the wayside.
Well, the sad thing is it didn't tell you the message. It was for you hitting the red button.
Ursula's saying that it's supposed to be 21 Celsius in Cape Town today. That's a bit warm for this time of year.
That's
But
like
it's a nice day.
70 degrees Fahrenheit.
21, 42 plus 30. 42, 70 odd.
Yeah, double it and add 30.
Double it and add 30.
Yep.
Yeah, 72 is 69.8. That's pretty good. I like it though.
Philip is saying it's so cold here. I have been burning coal to get some global warming.
Oh, if only global warming meant that. That's the funny part about it.
Philip, I was wondering what that burning smell was.
Oh, that's funny.
That's awesome. And Ursula saying, yeah, I recently learned that quick method. Multiply by 2 plus 30. Yep, it's easy. It's easier that way.
Or we just convinced the rest of the world that Celsius is easier.
Well, you were the one that was complaining about miles being a better option, right?
Yes, because it confuses the colonials.
Listen, Gov.
He walks into it every time.
That's because I got broad shoulders, mate. I can walk into anything.
All the better to carry those chains with.
I told you the last time I saw you. Philip said he had a flat battery in the car today after not driving for 6 days.
Wow.
Were you using the battery for the car, or were you using it for something else?
What is that temperature in Fahrenheit?
So 21 degrees. The way you work out from Celsius to Fahrenheit is you multiply the Celsius number by 2 and then add 30. It gives you a rough guide. So 21 is 40 plus 2, multiplied by 2 is 42, plus 30 is 72. So it's about 70 degrees.
Oh, okay.
Ursula's saying, I have so many Americans on my live streams that I always have to convert. But when I have Europeans on their live streams, they are the same to South Africa now. Yeah, so the Europeans will go to the what most people would do, the normal people would do, which is Celsius and centigrade. Oh, sorry, Donovan.
Hey, listen. If she's having that many Americans on her show, she should learn their way of speaking.
Netherlands and South Africa are now the same.
The rest of the world. Don't you know we're arrogant? We have to have our way, even if it's a terrible way.
That's right. Ursula's saying that the Netherlands and South Africa are now on the same time zone. That was interesting. UK is 1 hour apart from us until they change it again. We never change times. Yeah, that's right. I'm with you there, Ursula. Hate daylight saving. I think it is the most totalist waste of time.
No one likes it.
All the Floridians want to go on permanent daylight saving. How stupid.
I like daylight savings.
G'day, Boomer. How's Lance?
I like the time that we're in right now. I don't like the other way around.
I just like having more daylight. I don't know. Maybe I'm sure Alaska's not excited about it, but
I work nights. It makes no difference to me.
Listen, the key thing about daylight saving is it was designed to give you extra hours. Why do you want extra hours in the time of the year that you've got the most daylight? G'day, Arthur. How you going, buddy?
Very well, you?
Good, man.
It was all done for the farming.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
Ben
like the
Franklin,
cattle can handle it,
it was
right?
his idea. Complain to him.
You can also blame the British because it's one of our inventions.
Ursula agrees
No,
with
that
us,
was-
the normal
That was
people.
Ben Franklin.
Where do you think his ancestors come from?
Oh, his ancestors. Oh my gosh.
I know.
That's what I call taking credit.
Yeah, right. If you ever visit England, we literally have buildings dedicated to like the 53rd cousin's uncle of some former president. That's how bad it is.
Well, it's just because it's so old and decrepit. I mean, it's very old country.
No. It is decrepit.
Let me just say this.
Stonehenge. It's not in good shape.
Let me just say this. Ursula says exactly. Even if the drug lords change to metric, I think it's a hint the Americans should get. Change.
I think so too. Most of us, I think, agree that the standard crap is terrible.
Alyssa, g'day. How are you? Nice to see you. Philip, daylight savings was started by the Germans in World War One, so they could attack 1 hour before the British woke up.
Oh, it's brilliant.
I quite like
Ursula
that.
says, trying to
Blackadder.
say the normal people, I had to laugh. I mean, normal is quite relative. Yeah, well, I'd agree with that. I'm normal. Don't know about everybody else.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
you push the red button, not everybody else.
Well, if it isn't V, g'day
Good
V.
morning, Nix. Stevie Nix.
Yep. V's a person on board our cruise.
And she's actually bringing somebody with her.
Yeah, I know. Bloody Steve.
Oh, I'm sorry. Good day, Alyssa. I meant to say hi.
Ursula having a good old giggle there. All right, so Kenny having
Yeah.
fun. Arthur, how was your photography on the weekend?
Yeah, it was really good. Really good to work behind the scenes of, a photographer and helping out and stuff like that. So it was really interesting how they, most of the time it's, what they are looking for plus what, the person, the couple want and et cetera, et cetera. So he took majority of the photos. I was just like helping out with, making sure the camera's all loaded up, ready, charged, and had the camera spare for him. Got to play around with a nice. I've got the DJI Ronin S and SC, and he had the S, so the bigger brother of the one that I have. So it was nice to play with a camera like that, a gimbal and a camera. So yeah, it was really good, really interesting, really worth the experience, to say the least.
Did you take some good pics?
He did, yeah. I didn't take any, mate. I could, no. You don't get to take any. You just helped me around with everything, and yeah, all right, no problem. And, he showed me how he did it all and like the way that he took it and stuff like that. And he's saying, like this photo here. You see this photo here? Once I finish editing it, it will look so beautiful. And I'm like, okay. But I couldn't see how it was going to turn out beautiful. But anyway,
Just to go to Ursula, she's saying one thing you don't miss from here is load shedding. On Friday, I had one hour live and was cut off by the good old Escom. Nah, I certainly don't miss that. What South Africa have done is they've started sharing power around. So what they'll do is they'll just cut the supply off and move it to another suburb in another area. So it's not an exciting way to run a business unless you've got yourself some power of your own, power generator or whatever.
Oh, they did that in Texas when we finally had a real winter storm here, and they had to do that.
Yeah, but come on, Texas is bigger than everybody. V is saying bidet to me. Bidet V. You know,
See, there we go. There's some bideters.
yep. So, for those that are interested, the Cruisathon raised in excess of, the actual Cruisathon itself raised in excess of $4,000 for the day, which was awesome, giving us a grand total of $5,500, a little over.
Awesome.
So that's one cruise paid for, and we're looking for the next Cruisathon or the next group cruise that we're going to organize to have our next recipient come on board, or 2 or 3. So we would appreciate as many people providing some funds into the coffers for that. That would be great. That would be awesome. How does that make you feel, Kenny?
Yes, that would make me feel really pleased, and I would love to see somebody else get to go and get to experience the same. Get to experience the same. So,
well, that's what we're planning anyway.
Good.
Thank you for that, Donovan. Putting that in the chat.
Yep. Every time you say it, I do it. Unless Stream Elements beat me, but I beat it this time.
Yeah, good on you.
At least Donovan, you're not putting up those creepy bloody hands. Don't
You're-
you dare.
You're just jealous you don't have those creepy hands. I don't know what you'd do with those creepy hands.
I wouldn't do anything.
not
with those.
going
I'll
there.
burn them.
The Kenny most gracious spokesperson you are, buddy. We really think that you are making the most amazing salesperson for this helping hand. So just keep it up, buddy.
Yeah.
thank you.
You going up that mountain was amazing, dude. It was awesome. I don't even know what to say. I loved watching that video. So good. Speaking,
There's Lance.
I had to make sure that it was him because I didn't know that Donovan had many friends.
Canadian. Canadian friend.
But true.
Hey.
Good morning,
Nice
gentlemen. Morning, Arthur. Cruises.
Morning.
Mr. Cruz is. Oh, like that? I didn't have a shower, so I had to wear yesterday's shirt.
Oh, no, not again.
It's embarrassing. Don't look away. I'm off.
The many hands are tissue, Donovan.
I know.
Morning, V. So,
How are you, Donovan? How are you, Lance?
Boomer's okay. You always ask about me. You never ask about Boomer.
Well, it's because Boober can't talk like
Boomer? Yes, he can. He can talk. Can.
Well, how can he not like us?
Yeah.
Of course he can. You got
He's-
to treat him the
Listen,
He
right
can
way.
talk.
Exactly.
He can talk better than us.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So who's the strange guy beside you there, Sean, that we haven't seen in weeks?
Arthur.
No, no, the other guy.
Oh, you mean the governor?
Yeah, the governor. Yeah.
Governor.
Who doesn't read email? Oh no, I don't check my email.
Yeah, I
in the
don't
month-
check my emails anymore.
I don't check my email in the month of June or May.
I've got something like
April.
30,000 emails to go through.
Listen, my hair's grown a foot since I've seen you last. I've got pictures to prove it.
And yet
Lance.
he whinges just the same.
Lance,
Yes, Sean.
you are a Kanak.
Yeah.
How the hell can your hair grow a foot?
Trust me, it does. It has.
I thought it grew a meter.
Oh, sorry.
Come on, Sean. Let him get out of his system because, like all true Canadians, he'll apologise at the end.
Listen, I've been
Oh, sorry,
engineering. I've been an engineer for 40 years, and we still in Canada have been using Imperial because we sell everything to everybody else in the world that's Imperial. So we don't use metric in the engineering community in Canada. Still to this day.
You've got a message from V.
What's Donovan wearing? He looks like he's going to a retreat or something.
He is.
That's
He's
his
going on a
vibe,
cruise. What's wrong with you?
My
It
beach
looks like he
wear.
just came back from a goal.
I love that shirt, man. It's hip.
Yeah.
Hip. That's the new word of the week. Let's use that. Stand up,
Isn't
turn
that,
around.
isn't that what your legs are
Well,
attached
wait. You got
If-
pants on this time, right?
If
Because-
Donovan stays like that with his arms outstretched, there's a perfect expression to go with it.
Because yesterday, I have evidence here too.
I think Sean's worked it out. Donovan, stick your arms back out again.
Where's the
Come on.
evidence?
You know you're going to. He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy.
I'm not touching that one.
Because yesterday I have evidence. You can share this with the crowd that Sean or Donovan wasn't wearing pants. He stands up, and this is what I see. So I thought, wow, that's nice. I got to take a picture of that one.
He's going to need to see a doctor about that.
I know. It's disgusting. So please,
to. You're
please,
just
Donovan,
jealous.
please
Are you
wear
going to
pants.
tell him what it was?
What do you mean what it was? So what it is, what you
Was it
see.
his elbow?
Yeah, no.
Thank you.
Let the audience decide.
I'm glad Rob will help me out there. I
My
appreciate it.
green tea's ready. I'll be back in a second. Hold on.
What is it? The underground? He just walks away?
He is
I
like the
think I'll-
crazy person you see on the tube.
I know how to fix him.
Oh,
That you do.
Hey, on ya, Sean, on ya. Well done, son. Well done. At least you Victorians are getting out of your lockdown, so you know.
Just shut up, you South Australians. You're the one that gave it to us.
The truth is coming out from your end. How many stuff ups in the hotel that has come out from your end? Plenty.
You got to understand. The guy came out of your quarantine hotel, crossed the border
And he came
into
out
ours.
negative. He came out negative. He did all the tests. He had 4 tests in his 14-day period. All came out negative. Goes to Victoria, is positive. What does that say? Victorians are full of
the day everyone.
Arthur, you've got Nick saying, walking into work now, bidet everyone.
G'day. Bidet.
Just go with the flow. These Yanks don't know how to say g'day properly.
No,
So,
I was going to
so,
correct Donovan there. How do you say it?
So Lance is busy holding his green tea. Should we bring him back up?
Will
If
he
you want.
behave?
I don't know. Let's have a look. See.
It's
No.
No, I guess not.
it's Australian green tea.
Stop teasing him.
What? Any excuse will do.
I don't mind being teased.
Bidet, Lance.
G'day, mate. G'day.
Now, when you say g'day, you got to do it properly. G'day, mate. How the hanging?
G'day.
G'day, mate. How's it
Hanging.
hanging?
Is it how they hanging? Is that what you said?
Yeah, that's it.
How they hanging? Yeah, how they hanging?
What's wrong?
G'day,
Doc?
mate. How they hanging?
Long
They're
and loose
hanging
and
straight
loose and
down.
ready for you.
There's some real ockers you got to say it with. you
Well,
know.
happy Monday
Yeah,
morning,
that's right.
everybody.
We'll get there. So, folks, 7 watching and 6 of us on the panel.
I know.
Isn't that cool?
Joy. Well, a little bit of news. I was able to get my first COVID shot today.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Right.
Yes.
So, what did you get? AZ or Pfizer?
Pfizer.
You lucky mongrel.
Me too.
Yeah, they made it yesterday they said that they came out saying anyone between 40 and 49
Oh yeah,
can get
you're just a baby.
it. And went online first thing in the morning, made a booking, and got it
Yep.
today.
Yesterday, they announced that between 30 and 40-year-olds can get their second shot, so I booked mine.
You're not.
Yeah, well, with us, you get your first shot, and then they book you into the second one or automatically. So,
Yeah.
and the only shots we talk about are injections. We don't talk about those gun things.
DPUs?
You mean jabs?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, jabs. That's what we say. Get our first
IV.
jab.
So Lance, how did you get your second shot if it was 30s to 40s or whatever you said?
They ask you to send in a picture of your face, and they think, oh, yeah, that guy's between 30 and 40 for sure. So,
Hmm.
they didn't
I
ask me,
didn't think
Canadian
I didn't think Canada had enough of that stuff.
don't go there, Donovan. What? Enough stuff? Oh, we're getting more now. We're so far behind. It's incredible.
Keep
thing.
in mind,
Kinda like Australia.
most countries. Oh, look at him go!
Oh no, did he
Most
go
countries
again?
actually
Welcome to
schedule
the
the
Rob,
next shot.
Ken, Donovan, Arthur, and Lance show. Today, we have a special guest. His name is Sean. He'll be up momentarily.
Someone check the
Wait,
YouTube.
are we
stream, see
live
If he shut
still?
it again.
Oh, we're not even live. He ended it.
No, we're still alive.
I know.
All right,
Oh.
just checking.
All right, here he comes again.
Shh, shh. Man, we should have hid. Darn it.
Well, that's easy.
Hide and seek Lance.
You're so cruel, Sean.
Well, you know, you play the game. I'm going to play it back.
Yeah.
Crime doesn't pay with me, Donovan.
Sometimes these Canadians need to be taught.
Yep.
Whoa, wait.
Philip, we have the shingles shot here too for vaccine.
Do you take it? You don't need to take it every year, do you?
No.
No.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Absolutely.
my wife took it, I think. I should take it. It's for people who haven't had, who've had
Measles.
measles,
Had chicken pox.
chicken pox. They've had it, not had it.
Yes,
Oh.
had it. I just
Hey,
figure
Ken.
until I have shingles,
I never
I
had
just won't. I don't know that it's necessary.
I've had
Once I've
shingles.
had it, then I know I can get it again.
Shingles are when you have measles as a young kid, even if you are vaccinated, and you do get it. What happens? It goes dormant into a nerve into your back, and then after, if you come in contact with it as you're an adult, it will come out as a rash on the back of your back. That's why it's called shingles.
I believe it's chicken pox.
I think we call it
Yes.
measles over here.
It is.
Well,
It is.
that's
It is
chicken
actually.
pox.
It is actually from the chickenpox.
It's
And-
two different things.
And I had mine under the armpits. Mike, g'day, Mike. Welcome aboard. They are handing it out like candy here. Got the Moderna. And Philip is saying it's chickenpox.
Yes.
I'll stand corrected. Chickenpox, yes.
And Philip is saying that it's worse pain than giving birth. Now, Philip, question, mate. You must be a
That's a
screaming
documentary.
multi-billionaire. When did you give birth?
My
Okay,
question.
sorry.
Same question. For 400, Sean.
Oh, Philip, you better be quick on that answer.
We announced, I think, at midday our time, that 80% of our adult population are vaccinated now. And then also said
Yeah.
you can't go on holiday.
What?
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it gets better. Because Scotland operates effectively as an
Still.
independent state, we can cruise in local, like UK waters, but no cruise ships out of England or Wales or Ireland are welcome in Scottish waters or on Scottish land.
Yeah, I heard that one today.
I
I
heard
thought that
that
was
too.
interesting. But then Scotland isn't part of the UK, right?
Yeah, it is.
I thought it was part of Europe.
No, it didn't devolve.
Didn't it?
No, they voted for it and decided to stay when someone pointed out that things like you need your own currency.
Oh, yeah,
come into
okay.
play.
Philip said he had a kidney stone.
Well, then he's probably pretty close to knowing what that's like. Yeah.
That's nothing compared to giving birth.
No,
V is having a giggle at the giving birth bit.
I've seen a friend.
And Heather's saying a tiny rock versus a watermelon. Yeah, I don't think that compares, Philip.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
but we need to discuss what No, I better not discuss that. Never mind.
Listen, I
And
know
Philip's
there's no
saying a 5
women on the
millimeter
panel,
stone.
but
I don't-
but every woman that I've asked said the kidney stone was worse than their childbirth. That's
Really?
had both. Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
have a good- I
I
have
mean,
a good
I've asked that question a lot because I was always
I'll
curious.
say there's
what
another
can a guy
question there,
relate to?
really. There's a whole series of questions based around Donovan and personal boundaries.
Yeah. Well, here's an interesting question or statement.
That's glad he said it, not me.
I won't go there. All right. Donovan's having a good giggle, so I might not go there either.
Oh my god.
Fee.
Put it up there. Too.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
You've asked
Oh,
a
that's
woman.
good.
who had
All right.
labor
Let's
Well,
talk
I
about
didn't
other
ask
stuff
him
now.
how long their labor pains were. I just asked him, is that a relatable thing? Gee,
There you go.
Walker's-
Wow.
Donovan, you're just digging a hole for yourself, mate. Just
Well, Lorraine is actually agreeing that kidney stones hurt worse than natural childbirth.
There you go.
Thank
There
you, Lorraine.
You got
Someone
backup.
There you go.
Philip is going. Men have a further trip for the stone to travel. Okay.
I don't think that makes it hurt any less.
No.
wish
Now,
so much
now, wait a minute. You're talking about a kidney stone. I didn't know that the kidney could actually smoke stuff. Sorry.
Sean, if you could time yourself out.
Go to the comedy quarter.
he did. He timed himself out. Unbelievable.
Okay, I'm back
Donna, here
in
he
now.
comes again.
I hope you learnt your lesson.
Oh
Yes,
my
Gav.
god, Heather's going at it now.
I'm not going to bring that up.
No. She did say just kidding, but goodness.
Philip is saying the drugs they give you are the best.
Yeah. They will knock that pain out, that's for sure. And you can't really knock the pain out of childbirth. So there's an advantage there.
Does that mean I should hope for a kidney stone one day?
No.
Lorraine is saying
No.
that she's had 3 kids and the stones are sharp and takes days to pass.
Yeah.
But then Philip's got a really good reply here. He goes, he took up sex so that he could have a smoke.
I gotta write
Time
that.
yourself out as well.
I'm writing that one down. I never heard that one.
Are you back, Arthur?
Yeah, sorry, I had to.
Time
Do
yourself out.
Yeah. Oh God. Just saw a flash of Donovan.
Donovan's all right. It's that guy Lance who's trying to control the game. But that's okay. I've got the magic touch.
I'm so
Well,
catchy.
just for Arthur, then, I guess.
And Donovan's hands are really that small.
No, it's the halo behind his head.
Yeah. That just looks so wrong on so many different levels there,
It
Donovan.
does, and I didn't even make it. Someone else did, and it's funny as heck. I had to hang on to it.
Is
Oh
it the
my
guy
God.
who's sitting in the top, right in the middle of the top corner on my left-hand side?
I think you need
Actually, I believe
Oh.
that one was made by Troy.
I think you'd go.
Oh, was it?
Hey, Sean, go full screen on Ken. Oh, never mind. He's not sleeping. I thought he was. Hi, Ken. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know. You look like you're sleeping there.
Well, I've been up all night, brother.
Yep. I had a dream about Barney the dinosaur last night. It was really weird.
Oh, God.
What was it about?
I don't know. We were taking my kids to go see him, and he was was skating. Come on, man! I haven't had a shower. I have my breakfast. I probably got bags under my eyes. Now I look great.
You knew that'd make him shrink you down. You barely fit in the live stream.
Oh, Sean, Rob on the Road, you've been sent an email. Check now because it'll be the latest one. Please, Rob, check your email first.
All right, give me a second.
Thank you.
Oh, God.
Hey, I've seen that picture somewhere before. How did he get a hold of it? How did he get a hold of that so
Did I
fast?
do that?
You don't have to read it out loud. It's quite personal, but you know.
So Lance, which
Sorry, go ahead. Yeah, that looks pretty good. He's doing
Sean decided the red button was for him today.
Who?
Sean did. This is our second attempt at this show.
No way. He hit the red button in his own show. That's terrible, Sean. I'm sorry to hear that. Are you okay?
Lance,
It's all those days of
I didn't have you as a distraction.
Oh, there you go.
The problem was none
And
of
you
us
did
were
it
sure
anyway.
how long it took for Sean to notice.
Arguing with you, Mr. Kenneth. I think I'm in the wrong chat.
Yes.
Now, why do you say
Twilight
that?
Zone.
Why did Unstoppable Morgan go live, Arthur?
Sorry?
I did Unstoppable Morgan go live.
I don't know. Did he?
No, it's a guy.
Did you
It's
put
a
up-
girl. I'll email you her link.
Did you put up Lorraine's message to Kenny?
Yeah,
There we
I
go.
saw that. Getting still passed out. I've heard it. I've heard it's like having a youngin.
See? Oh man. If it wasn't for the heavy morphine the last time, I would have passed out from it. It was rough.
All right, guys. I've got to get going. I've got to put young Brooklyn to bed. So
There's a
it's
Barney
all
behind
right for
you.
me.
Arthur.
Wait,
is that
Arthur.
Barney behind you?
Yes, there is a Barney.
What the heck?
Huh?
I don't know if that's a Barney, but it's
That's a
something that
Barney.
goes- I don't know,
Law
it
of
doesn't work
attraction.
anymore.
Law of attraction again. I have a dream about Barney and I come to the show and somebody's got a Barney.
Well, Arthur, I can't think of a better way to say goodbye to you because how much you love this. So,
I'm not sure.
bye.
No. Yeah, Darth Vader will chop you down and just. On that note, goodbye, gentlemen. Thank you very much. Lovely chat. Nice to have a few giggles and get those disgusting hands away from me.
I'd rather have those hands in lockdown.
Oh yeah.
All right,
Take care.
gentlemen, thank you very much.
See you, Arthur. Thanks for
See you, buddy.
popping in.
See you later.
Oh wow.
Okay, so Lorraine says don't hit the red button on the cruise ship.
What does it do there?
Sets off
Sync-
fire alarms
Oh, okay.
like they
She
do
was-
in any
there's
other
more-
building or
Do
vehicle.
we all yell iceberg and then when we're getting close to Aruba?
She also said, Lorraine also says morphine doesn't help my kidney stones.
No, but it helps with everything else.
Philip is saying that on his last cruise, an old person hit the red fire button thinking it was there to open the door. Well, that's nice.
Yeah, I've seen that. Because it does.
Vigos
kinda
will
look
fall
like
overboard.
that. We will fall overboard. Can you sleep in the lifeboats? I was always curious about that.
Yeah, that's where your cabin is, isn't it?
Last time you said mine was near the engine room.
No, that's Lance's.
Oh, Lance, are you going on this cruise?
I'll look into it.
Okay.
Let me think about that for a second.
Rob, are
nah.
you going on this cruise?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Plan.
Come and join us.
Someone's-
You'll spend time with
Someone's
Kenny.
Someone's got to be there to keep control of you lot.
Yeah, well, you'll see. Kenny will help you keep me locked down.
Works for me.
Plus, we have to make sure that Sean doesn't hit any red buttons on the cruise ship, as Lorraine so, brilliantly pointed out. Lance, isn't it fun to pick on somebody else?
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
The Lorraine red button gives us free will to rappel on the side of the ship.
Rappel? Yeah.
Yeah, rappel. Lorraine goes, no, Donovan, you can't. That's where the captain sleeps.
Oh,
Are we allowed to
engine-
try and seize larger ships? Like, if we talk the captain into storming the next ship he sees.
Like the oasis of the seas. Yep. And Philip is saying lifeboats are for cruisers, like the emergency oxygen for planes. The oxygen lasts only 12 minutes.
So,
I could-
what is with the phrase "the captain goes down with the ship"? What is that? What's the purpose of that? Why does that help? How does that solve anything?
Let me Google it.
It's because he'll be the last one keeping the ship afloat.
But if it's going down, what can he possibly do any differently?
Hold it up? I don't know.
No, it's to do with that whole being that responsibility and nobility of being the captain. It's to
So
give people
it's a
sense
dumb
of,
thing.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
to give
well-
you that sort of morale boost.
Well, all you
People
need to
to
do
do.
is ask. All you need to do is ask that Italian captain on the Costa. What was
Costa
it?
Concordia.
Concordia.
Oh, come on,
Have
to
it-
be fair. He got it off on two wheels, handbraking into the bank. You can't blame him for his driving.
Well, it was pissed at the time.
Like all good captains.
Oh,
Um, Philip is saying
I mean,
a
to
ship
be
is
fair-
called a her. That's why he goes down with her. I mean, on her. No, Philip, that's bad. Heather, he shouldn't be the last off. That's what it means. He has a responsibility to the crew and the ship.
right.
Yeah, he's supposed to be the first on and the last off.
He should be making sure that wherever they all have to land, that he's there because he has to keep everything in charge.
Yeah, he should get on the first boat and say, "Follow me back to the land."
Right.
But that doesn't happen.
Seriously.
It's because if there's any chance of him being able to get that ship back out of the water as it's sinking, he turns the engines on and floors it, and it just comes flying back out of the water. To get the engine
Because he's the only one that can do
control.
that.
He's only one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The co-pilot just says turn left, turn right. No.
Sean, I vote you be honorary captain of the ship. Not for you to go down with it, but you've got all the red button experience. You should just be in charge.
Well, I learned from the best of them.
Because if he's the captain, he has a legal responsibility for the dumb stuff we do.
G'day, ambulating Adventure Stan, how you going, buddy?
Man,
Dan.
what's up?
Heather says it doesn't mean he really goes down unless he doesn't get in everyone out. He has to be the last off.
What a prima
And,
donna.
Yep. And Lorraine is saying they are responsible for every soul on the ship. Gee, they got a long way. What happened? What about all the ghosts?
So once they get off the ship, he loses. It doesn't matter anymore.
It's a maritime tradition. I'm reading here.
Yeah, which is really dumb.
It's- The funny thing is, though, the moment that ship starts to sink, he's no longer being paid. He's no longer a captain. As soon as the vessel starts taking on water beyond the point it can safely sail, he's no longer employed.
At least the captain on a plane is the first to hit the mountain. Well,
Oh,
Technically
man.
speaking-
Depends if he's asleep.
If he's not in the
Technically speaking-
restroom,
Why are we talking about plane crashes and ship sinking? Especially ship sinking.
Heather says that falls in line with women and children are first. Typical.
Van
Heather
Halen
saying
said it.
correct, Donovan.
see, look at that. Heather's a smart lady.
Now, the women and children are first is only a concept from the 19th century. It's incredibly modern.
Of course
It's
it
not
is,
as
because
old
women
as
weren't
well.
allowed on a cruise ship. Well, they weren't allowed on ships at that.
Yeah.
Heather saying not true. He will still hold the title, rather he has a ship or not. Doctors are doctors, even if not in a hospital.
Boom. Wow. Look at that.
You know, the point
I
is,
hate
he's no
cliches.
longer employed.
I hate cliches and I'm not a fan of tradition. So anytime I can make one look like it's just ridiculous, I love to do it.
So, in other words, I'm ridiculous.
No. I can't
Yes.
even make fun of your looks because that can be kind of detrimental to myself. So
Philip, being called by the good lady wife. See you all later. Mate, have a very pleasant evening. And we shall catch you next time.
peace. Philip.
Heather's saying, yes, Sean, you are. I am what?
Just kidding.
Ridiculous.
Gentlemen, I'm leaving. I'm going to have my breakfast. Thanks for having
All
me.
right, goodbye.
I'll see- Seriously.
You said goodbye.
Okay, bye.
You know, Lance deserves a little more respect.
No, I don't. I don't respect.
Just a little. Just the tiniest. There you go. That's it, Ron.
All right.
A little bit.
There it is. There's the respect. Right
Caroline.
there. You see it?
Here, one of these.
All for you, Lance.
Oh,
Ow, ow, ow.
never mind. I can't.
Okay, bye.
See ya.
Bye, brother.
Heather says it's ridiculous, Donovan, but it's a tradition they hold high.
I know. It's crazy.
There are some weird ones out there.
Yeah.
Don't go swimming
I'm sure that-
30 minutes till 30 minutes after you eat. What is that? Your mothers and your grandparents, they lied to you your whole lives. Do not believe the nonsense that comes out of their mouth if you've heard it from somebody else. It doesn't make it true.
Now, of course, the caveat to that is if that's Donovan's mother telling Donovan because he's going to listen to her. Everyone else's mother is wrong, but your own mother is right.
No.
Traveling with Lorraine says. Lorraine says it's Lance's turn to clean the basement.
We've seen
All I can
Lance's
think of is
basement.
Water Boy.
Water boy, T-boy.
Mama's
He drinks
wrong
enough of it.
again.
He drinks enough of it.
Mama's
Oh, boy.
wrong again.
Another day, another 50 cents.
Okay, I just had
That's
to Google
2 bits
strange-
in Rob's
strange
language, right?
Sorry, what's that? Rob?
I had to Google strange traditions from around the world. Curiosity. Apparently,
Oh, yeah.
toddler tossing is a real tradition.
Is it?
Yeah, in India, I believe.
Oh yeah.
They are thrown between 15 and 30 foot from the roof of temples and caught in a blanket.
Oh, lovely.
That's a real all or nothing tradition, isn't it?
Yep. And that poor kid is frightened the crap out of. Thud. Shoo. Caught. All right.
It's like
what other?
Mars Reach.
It's, some of these I'm not even sure how to pronounce. I'm not going to try. Just offensive. There's the, of course, the world famous Japanese festival of the penis,
Mm-hmm.
the annual tradition.
Okay.
Can you imagine? What if you land on your arm wrong?
Dislocated.
Then who's to blame? The one caught or the one that threw?
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah,
Maureen
apparently it's
had it
outlawed
right.
now, so that's good.
What's that?
They've outlawed it.
Yo,
Not surprised.
About friggin' time.
But it's all right, because if we get an energy drinks company to sponsor it, we can make a fortune.
In what, lawyer fees?
A bit of both. Toddler Tossing, sponsored by Monster Energy.
What if they don't catch you? Yeah, that's my scary thought.
Well, the kid won't mind at that point. That's
Yeah.
awful.
Can we get off this topic?
Let's
Because you know I did drop my sister on her head.
Did you?
I did. I was 3 years old. My sister was just born, and I was so excited that I had my sister that I
dropped her?
was holding. I went to her cot and I picked her up, and just then my mother walked in, and so I got such a fright I dropped her.
Oh,
Oh, that was an accident.
Yep.
you're
But
only
then-
born with two fears. You knew that, right?
Say again.
You're only born with two fears.
Yeah.
Like naturally born, that you're born with two fears only:
Okay. What are they?
loud sounds and falling.
And Sean.
And Sean, 30 now. But is that what I'm going to look like when I get older?
You want to know the joke? When my son's mother was pregnant, we went for the ultrasound, and the doc puts the ultrasound on her belly to have a look to see the kid, and Mum goes, "He looks like you. He's still inside the womb. He's not like he looks like you, right?" Yeah.
That
Funnily
probably
enough,
really did happen. I bet your mom did say that.
it wasn't my mum, it was my son's mum.
Oh,
And you want to know the joke? He does look like me. He's the splitting image.
oh. They really need to learn some more genetics.
Yep.
It is what they look like when they work. Oh, yeah, you got a baby face, Sean. We all have to admit that. What are you, 2.5, 3 years old?
What now?
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't born on a leap year, so that's fine.
Okay.
I believe he's peaked now and he's regressing.
They don't call me Benny for nothing, you know.
Yeah, would you have pictures when you did peak? I mean, where you have like a cone head instead of it rounded?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do you still,
I'd like to
do you
see
still
those.
drink your fluids via your finger?
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, it shines like that because he's always sitting like Mork from Mork, you know?
Ah, nanu.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hot.
I'm so
I think we
glad it's
broke
PG.
Donovan.
I'm so glad this is PG.
We broke Donovan.
Lorraine says she's so glad that I'm older than her.
Oh.
You know, I was born at an early age. I started life out as a baby.
Some people grow out of their naivety.
Well, they don't call me Benjamin Button for nothing, you know.
Oh, man.
That isn't the only thing they call you, is it?
Yes, Gav.
I didn't say anything. I was stating some facts.
You were getting awfully close.
Very.
Kenny, you see what we're going to be cruising with?
Yeah, I see.
What are you munching on there?
Cinnamon candy.
And on a scale of 1 to 10?
Definitely a 10.
Yeah.
Ah, good on you. Lorraine is saying, I was just writing that. Yep.
It could
Well,
be worse.
Sean,
Yes, sir.
I'm actually very hungry
We'll go and get some breakfast.
because it's almost been 2 hours. Not quite. I mean, we had a break in there somewhere, but
A mid-session interval.
Well, by the way, just guess who's just popped in?
an intermission. Oh,
Good morning, Sandy. She popped
Cindy,
in
did you
on
know
the
we were
Facebook
talking about
page.
you? The terrible things we were saying. Oh,
And I will just go ahead and tell you up front, I don't have no part of it.
Now, that's how you make yourself sound guilty.
I know,
There
Gav,
was
that's why I'm here.
and Cindy, if you
so-
try to go back and find out what was said, just know you may have to go to 2 different live streams to hear it all because Sean ended his own live stream tonight.
So, Donovan, can you just confirm Sean pressed the red button?
Guilty as charged, sir.
Oh my God.
Lorraine is eating fudge-filled M&Ms. Heather's calling for an intermission. Cindy's saying, good morning, guys. And Cindy's also saying, Kenny, do tell, please.
And the Travel Expression Buddy said, Cindy, please tell me my cabin is nowhere near this crew.
Yeah, well, I'm somewhere down near the depths of destruction.
I'm still trying to work out if I can justify those really over-the-top cabins. Part of me is
Ooh.
incredibly keen to do it.
It's the first time I've
Ooh.
ever been in one that's not in the middle of the boat with no windows. I don't know why we decided to do it, but we did.
Donovan, that's the elevator.
Yeah, I know. But we hardly spent any time in it, so it was just fine. I mean, all we needed was a place to curl up in a corner in the fetal position to sleep. That was good enough.
Heather saying Donovan is always trying to be Sean, so Sean just wanted to be like Donovan for a change.
Oh, wow. That's pretty good. That's funny. I like that. That's funny.
And whoever
I
said
think you're
boat,
referring to
it's
the
a
red
ship.
button.
And whoever said boat, it's a ship.
Oh, God. Did I say boat again?
Yep.
Gosh.
You want to go cruising on a submarine? You won't see much.
Yeah, you do. They have portals. The ones that Disney World did.
Well, they can always see the groper going past.
Yeah. And the giant octopus
Yep.
that was actually.
What you mean? The Dayglow painted fiberglass giant octopus that attacked you twice.
Yes, I did write it twice. Thank you very much. I still don't know if it's 100,000 leagues or 10,000 leagues, but either way, I'm riding it.
that's
that
funny.
Sean Donovan thing was kind of funny. Yeah, that's terrible. He's always trying to steal my celebrity status. That's what I'm trying to say.
I am.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't have any, but you still keep trying to steal.
Celebrity.
Ship and
How do you
boat.
spell
I
that,
have got
Nick?
to learn that. I don't know that I will, but
How do you spell celebrity? Has it got an X? Sorry.
celebrity.
Lorraine is saying she heard that I'm so cheap. I wanted a room next to the engine room.
It's a room.
I would imagine it's very hypnotizing, like white noise, and put you to sleep.
I mean, that would be testing the measures of sound deadening, wouldn't it?
It's better than Bedo, Bedo. But
Heather is saying boat is for babies, and when you see the size of a ship, you'll say, "Oh, great way to learn it."
I've been on one cruise, and it was the Rotterdam from what's that called?
Holland, America.
Holland, America. Yeah, and it was a pretty good. I still called it a boat. I don't know what the deal is. You guys are a little obsessed about this ship boat thing.
So Heather has said I'm on deck 13.
That means you're not on the boat.
Correct. I'm on the ship.
You're not on the ship either, according to that. What is with superstitions? Why do people so concerned about nonsense?
Well,
It
you
doesn't matter
you
if it has a 13. I'll take the whole floor. 14 is still the 13th. It doesn't matter.
See, this is where it changes as well, because in America, you guys refer to the ground floor as the first floor. We don't over here. The first floor is the floor above the ground floor.
And I personally think that would be the correct way to do it.
But we don't. Our hotels mostly don't have 13th floors and 13th rooms.
Why?
Lorraine's saying that she'll spend her whole trip looking for Mickey Mouse on the carnival
If
ship.
Sean gets those two life rings a bit closer to his head.
Oh, yeah, what I said earlier.
There's a lot of
don't
weird
understand
superstitions
that
around
stuff. It makes me crazy.
being out on the water.
I can't
I've
wait.
often found one of the biggest superstitions is they don't like you drilling holes through the hull.
Go figure, right?
They're speed holes, like you have on cars.
Speedos.
Go figure.
I don't think that's a superstition. I think there's some science behind that. If you drill
Well, the
holes,
You go and ask a captain. Does he believe it'll sink if you put holes in the boat?
he'll
But now
probably
here's
say
the
it depends
question.
on the size of the boat or ship.
Ship.
The size
But
of a
here's the question: don't you have to have holes? Otherwise, where's the propeller going to come out of?
It's true. Whopping great hole where the propeller shaft would go through.
I mean, Kenny's going to be with us, so if someone does put a hole in the boat, he'll be that little Dutch boy at the wall. Just hold it shut.
Yeah,
No,
Kenny, you better
I'm
bring your
not gonna
spanners
do
with
it.
you.
So
He's not doing
Lorraine,
it.
Lorena's saying that she's only been on Disney cruises, and Cindy's asking Kenny a very important question.
Have I been to bed? No.
Kenny, you need to get to bed. You need sleep. Please
He's
do
not
not have
gonna have
FOMO. There's not much to miss out on my shows. Heather's stating that you may need your duct tape, Donovan.
Oh, I do have water seal tape for the swimming pool out back, so I could use that.
Oh, come on. We've all seen the Flex Tape advert.
Yeah.
You only need 4 inches off it and it stops absolutely everything.
4 inches? You mean 2 centimeters?
Yeah, about
Nice
10
conversion.
centimeters should do the job. Kenny, is that a large bottle of Kool-Aid?
It's tapioca.
I like it. I like it.
Tappy.
Lorraine reckons that's your bed, Kenny.
Yes, I sleep here all the time.
We've
Kenny-
seen.
Yeah, you don't have to tell anybody. We all know. So what is that?
It's tapioca.
Oh. What flavor, though?
The blue raspberry punch.
Blue raspberry. Okay.
Yeah.
I made some Sharkleberry Thin Kool-Aid with Splenda yesterday. A gallon of it.
Okay.
You ever heard of that?
No.
It was big in the 80s. I still have packages of it.
We've got a shop near my work that sells. Have you ever little plastic drums, Kool-Aid, Strappleberry one? I think that's dated for the 80s.
That's the one with sugar, though, right?
Yeah, it's just coloured sugar.
This
Yeah.
one's only got like 30 calories and 6 grams of sugar in it.
Yeah, that's not in the whole bottle, surely.
It's 16 servings per container.
And do you drink one of those a day?
I drink it. It takes me 3 or 4 days to get it all gone.
Okay, so you're only doing 4 servings. That's good.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
When he said tapioca, man, I was like, no way they make a tapioca flavored Kool-Aid. Come on.
That's when things have gone wrong.
A dulled
Well,
vanilla
I don't.
flavor.
Is that how you pronounce it? How do you pronounce?
No, I don't know
that?
how you. I don't know. I think it's tapioca, isn't it?
Apparently, it's Mexican Kool-Aid.
TAPICO. Is it not tapioca?
There's.
Tapico?
Show us again.
Tampico?
Take your finger out of the way. Yeah, Tampico.
Tampico. Oh, Pico. Yeah, Tampico.
Yeah.
There we go. That's pretty cool, though. I've never seen it.
It's
Kenny, I don't know if you can get that on the cruise, though.
good stuff.
You might try to
I
smuggle
know,
it in
but
if you can get it in powder
hey,
form.
as long as I can get my coffee and my water, I'm happy.
Well,
I
Kenny,
love
I will do my bit.
Like you wouldn't believe.
I will do my bit to help with your water by not putting ice in my scotch.
You what?
You can have the ice cubes from my scotch.
Oh Lord.
Do you drink you drink neat without ice? Just
Yeah.
the way I do.
I
There was
drink-
something very common.
I drink water just room temperature. It don't even have to be put in the refrigerator. I can just drink it room temperature.
Now, I
As
got a
long as,
question.
as long as it's not out of my own spigot, out of my own house.
Oh. So, did Cindy ever find out what prank I was going to play on her at the cruise during the cruise-a-thon? Did she miss that show?
Yeah. No.
Oh.
She got most of them.
Okay.
Lorraine is saying it's sugar water and imitation raspberry.
Oh, that's so wrong.
Has anybody ever seen a blue raspberry? Ever?
No, but
On
I
the
can give you the
smurf.
right one.
Oh Lord, is this went south?
I don't know why they make blue raspberry. It's such a weird thing. You're so right. Oh, imitation raspberry. Nobody look up where imitation raspberry flavor comes from. You don't want to Google
Here it
that.
goes. Yeah, take a raspberry and paint it blue. Duh.
I thought you just had to choke it.
Oh,
Lorraine
Cut
is
off
saying
the
to you,
oxygen.
can you read the ingredients?
In this order: sugar, imitation raspberry flavoring, and a bunch of letters and numbers no one understands.
no, water's the
water.
first one.
Ingredients is water, high fruit, high
So,
fructose, corn syrup, less than
Sugar.
2% of blueberry juice from concentrate, raspberry juice from concentrate. Ascorbic, is that how you pronounce that?
yep, ascorbic.
Sweetener.
Acid, vitamin C, natural, and artificial flavors, potassium, sorbate, preservative, EDTA, is that how EDTA? EDTA?
I don't know. You got me.
Well, that's how it's reading here. To ACESULFAME. I don't know how you pronounce that either.
You got some tougher words there, Kenny.
That's him. Yeah. Yeah.
So it didn't tell you where imitation raspberry comes from. That's probably a good thing. Nobody should Google that. See how I keep trying to get them to go do it?
Well,
I've just googled the list of ingredients in that. Yikes!
anyway, I know Magnificent Germany from Darien, he learned about upside down pineapples.
You did learn that. Yeah, there was somebody asked for if you could do a prank on a cruise ship, what would you do? And I don't know, something happened that I mentioned Cindy and that pineapple. I don't know what that was about, but you're right.
Well, he learned real quick.
it was pretty funny. He really didn't know what to think about that, did he?
He was thinking like pineapple upside down cake.
Oh man, that was a pretty funny moment, no doubt.
And
Well,
of course, I said my usual phrase. I think I'm in the wrong chat.
I think you wrote it about 7 times during that episode.
Cindy's making a comment there. She's going, whoa, whoa, no pineapples for me.
Well, they just said to think of one, Cindy. So that I just said I was going to sneak out and put one on your door. I thought that was my joke for the, they told us to think of a prank. It was the first one that came to mind.
And
I didn't
somebody
say I was
had,
going to do that. I wouldn't do that to anybody.
somebody had said something about a banana later on in the day, and he said, "I ain't touching that one."
Folks, it's getting that up to that time of the night, and I need to hit the hay, so I'm going to call it a night. I want to thank you all for coming on board. And even though it is the second run, and I did push the wrong button, so thank you for coming on board, guys. Thank you for spending time with me tonight, and we shall catch up with you all next time. Kenny, looking forward to having you spend some more time with us on our cruise and push forward our helping hands. With that,
Yes.
I bid you all a good night. Bye now.